Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 20th of August in the year 2020. Or at least that's what they want us to believe. At any rate, he's back. And who am I talking about? Exactly. Obama is back. And you should really wonder why. But he's back with a vengeance. Check this out. Even though it's all political theater, you still have to pay attention to some parts of the show. And right here, the Drudge Report, that stalwart of truth-telling, is explaining that a teary-eyed Obama says Trump hasn't grown into the job and he's devastating the country. It's absolutely and utterly ridiculous, but he delivered a blistering, emotional rebuke of President Donald Trump, and went to bat for his former vice president, Joe Biden. You know Joe Biden, right? Tell me you know Joe Biden. Let me show you Joe Biden. You know this guy, Joe Biden, the guy with the demonic black eyes that's always groping children, even on television. Look at this lady's face right here. Look at her looking away. Look at the parents. I mean, what is that anyways? Now that I even mention it, what is that? Look at the eyes. Looking at the mother, she's just looking away. Oh, don't worry about that. We'll be sacrificing this young lady soon. And he's thinking, I'll be making millions of dollars with all the cooperation that the Freemasonic Lodge has offered me. That Joe Biden, the creepiest person in the world, and Obama goes to bat for him. Well, let me just remind you of Obama. Does everybody remember this picture? I can't possibly explain enough to you how much time, energy, and effort goes in. When someone says you're going to be taking a picture of the president for magazines and the cover of television, etc., whatever it's called, you make sure that you don't set him up so that he looks exactly like he's got horns. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, Richie, that's just one time. It's no big deal. It's a coincidence. Well, yeah, you really think so? Because they do it all the time, and they do it for a specific reason. Obama was the first one to show us the horns. And then this was recently a one-up by Donald Trump with the wings to boot. You see what I'm saying? These people are evil. These people are demonic. These people are lying to you, and these people are supposed to work for you, not tell you what to do. Back in March, they flipped it where now we serve at the pleasure of the government. And you need to find out if you want to be a slave and stay in their system or stand up. Do no harm, but stand up for yourself. And more importantly, stand up for your kids. The stuff that I'm seeing them presenting is absolutely laughable and ludicrous. In a video I just put up on Richie from Boston channel earlier, I showed you this link. And it's old news, but you should still know it because it's true. This video right here is by a channel I never heard of, but she's a friend of Dr. Kaufman's, who I couldn't have on today because I was having microphone issues, which are really freaking me out, but whatever. This channel has a video you should watch, and all it does is explain ad nauseum, exactly as a doctor would, why what they're claiming is actually something that's already in your body that actually fights off viruses. I told you this months and months and months ago, and it wasn't my conclusion. It was after talking to several doctors that explained what they're showing and what they're trying to claim is the COVID-19 disease, which is actually supposed to be a virus, is simply an exosome or a chromosome that's already in your bloodstream. Therefore, if you got tested for it, chances are you'd come back positive because it's something that's already in your body and its job is to fight off viruses. And because these people are evil and they invert everything, they're telling you that something that's already in your body that fights off viruses is the virus. Well, this video explains it all. Turn it and burn it. I already saved a copy because once this starts going viral, no pun intended, it will disappear. Long story short though, these guys, this guy, Obama blasting Trump because he wants this dude in office. I mean, come on, Richie, that was one time that he got caught groping a little girl, much to this woman's disgust, and everybody else It was just one, it's just a coincidence. Yeah, but it isn't, because he does it all the time. This is an evil piece of shit scumbag that they're offering as a choice to this one, who was a choice to this one. Do you see what I'm saying? They present you with what they want you to have, period. It's time that people wake up and understand that this is a big club that we're not in, to quote George Carlin. But this dude does this stuff all the time. He cannot contain himself. He cannot contain himself. That is disgusting, horrible behavior right there. And those parents should be doing something. And once you understand that what they're telling you is a pandemic is actually something that's already in your body, you might want to ask yourself why it is that they have done this.
The issue that has come up is once you do have a vaccine, how do you properly distribute it? How do you get it out quickly to millions?
Well, when we have the vaccine, we have the military all lined up, and the military is going to be doing it in a very powerful manner.
So he's going to use the military to give everybody a vaccine for something that I've been trying I'd like to think not in vain, and many others have, to try to show to you that what they're claiming is a pandemic, even though you can't see it unless you watch the television, is actually something that's already in your body. That should make you concerned. It should make you want to know everything you possibly can about this. There's a reason that more and more doctors are coming out from Spain, from Oklahoma, that are saying the same things that I've been saying since the beginning. Now, in the very beginning, I did think that they could spray a virus from the sky and make everyone sick, but they can't. They have to physically inject you or test you. Do you see what I'm saying? And when they test you for this virus, they're going to find the chromosome that actually fights viruses and then tell you it's the virus. It's diabolical. It's amazing. It's inversion. It's what these people do. It's what they've always done. You think that this was a coincidence? I mean, tell me that ain't Obama. Come on, man. And the guy's literally playing the biblical role of Hasatan, Lucifer, Satan. Dude, that's the same dude. I wouldn't be one bit surprised to find out that that was actually Obama, ears and all. Seriously. But you need to understand this. There was a reason that Heliofont went through all this time and energy to make this particular video, and Obama played a very prominent role in it. And if you recall, after Obama does this, the YouTube channel that went through all the trouble to make this groundbreaking video that only has one video, put this up. Psalm 23, with the American flag ripping in half during the winter. You know, the darkest winter, the winter that they promised us was coming, and then they show their last massive false flag, which in my estimation pales in comparison to the pandemic that we're living through right now. But the thing is there's enough information for you to actually stand your ground. Don't dress your children up like somebody from the Jetsons to send them to school. This is completely gone too far, and it's time to understand why it is they're going to make this earth uninhabitable for people like myself, Mike Decker, and probably you. But at least know the reason. Dying for what you believe in is the most heroic, amazing thing in God's eyes, I'd have to guess. I could be wrong. I was married before, but I don't think I am. This video right here shows you exactly as a science lab or a doctor would show you that what they're telling you is a pandemic is something that's already in you, and it's actually beneficial. It fights off disease. So of course they're going to show it. This stuff, this is just them saying 99% of the people don't see what we're saying. So this is a big middle finger to you and me. And it pisses me off. They're going to bring the National Guard in to Chicago because they can't stop the looting. Of course they can. If they couldn't stop this, then it would have been happening all the time. But it isn't, because it's playing towards their ends, their agenda. Agenda 21 does not have police. Agenda 21 has UN soldiers. Agenda 21 would not risk having police suddenly wake up. And now you've got a group of badged, armed citizens that swore an oath that are awake that can now rally other citizens like me, you, and Mike Decker. So there's that. Understand this and take this for what it's worth. But I mean, these dudes are not slowing down. They're not stopping. They just keep going left, right, left, and they're moving forward. I don't know what else to possibly say in the world. Share this. Let everybody you know watch this video. Links to this video will be in the description below. Pull it and burn it and save it, because once people start watching this, because that's going to happen in about 3, 2, 1, YouTube's going to pull it down. Richie from Boston. This is getting ridiculous. It's time to at least know in your heart and in your soul that you're not wrong. This is all wrong, but it's getting worse and worse. I'm out.